everyone, I'm Jessica and I have been gardening over at the Bar 7 here for 6 or 7 years. And I just wanted to share with you some of our garden. I often harvest food from over here and bring it to the kitchens in the summers, and wanted to show you some of that. But I also want to share with you a little history of the Bar 7 over here. This spot was homesteaded by Grover's dad, Alfred, and his mom Delia, and this is a picture of their family. And they built a cabin out here, and this is like how camp got started. Is this spot with Kent's great grandfather falling in love with this place. So anyway, I would love to show you around. Here we have one of my favorite things that is often overlooked, I think, is a golden turnip. They are beautiful, sweet, and I often just grate them and make like a breakfast hash with them instead of using potatoes, because I've got so many of them. And you could even do that on the Sunday morning breakfast grill, or roast root vegetables all together. They're beautiful. Okay guys, I also wanted to show you some of the stuff that's happening in the garden at camp. And here we are in the greenhouse where we planted these pumpkins and peppers, and they're going crazy and climbing the walls and making padrones, which you might know about, which you can fry up in olive oil and a little salt and eat just like that. I like to keep a lot of flowers growing in my garden because, first of all, they're beautiful, and also because they attract the bees, which then come and pollinate all the plants, the tomatoes and the squash and everything, and the cucumbers, everything that I've got going. So not only are they gorgeous, but they're just very helpful too. Something that I've been working on really a lot over here and learning a lot about is the importance of taking care of your soil in your garden. So if you guys have gardens at home, some things that I would recommend is always keeping your garden soil covered. That could be with mulch or with a thick compost layer, and ideally with living plants. And that helps build the microbiology in the soil, which then is able to feed your plants so they can grow big and healthy. So here we have cherry tomatoes, and something that we do, because our cherry tomatoes are just starting, but in probably a week we'll be drowning in cherry tomatoes, and we throw them on a baking sheet with a little olive oil and some oregano or whatever herbs we want to add into that, some salt, and throw them in the oven until they caramelize a little, cook down, and they get really delicious. You can just scoop them into a jar and freeze them, or just use them however you'd like on pasta, or add them into whatever you want a delicious tomato sauce on. Here we have our basil row. We've got the basil growing in the shade of the tomatoes and the squash. This is a butternut squash growing through the tomatoes. Basil often likes a little bit of shade in the afternoon when it's super hot. And I think our plan is to take a bunch of this and make a bunch of pesto.